Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, November 20th. Well, a couple of weeks ago we put out the winter forecast leaning to the cold side of normal, and there's certainly no reason to change that outlook right now. November has been slightly below normal, and a real cold air mass is headed into the mid-Atlantic region for Sunday and Monday. That Arctic invasion will first hit the northern plains later this week, and then will move south and east across the Great Lakes, create a widespread Great Lakes snow effect, and then plunge temperatures in the mid-Atlantic region on Sunday and Monday with the coldest air yet for this season. And there certainly are signs that these cold air Arctic outbreaks will continue for the next several weeks. Not necessarily all the days will be below normal, but certainly there will be periods of Arctic cold over the next several weeks. This is the very latest GFS ensemble run for the 500 millibar height anomalies from the Penn State EWAL site for Sunday morning, and it shows just a very cold, deep upper level low sitting here over the northeastern part of the country. This is where the Arctic invasion will really be noticeable on Sunday. Colder air actually starts pouring in later in the day on Saturday, but will really be noticeable by Sunday morning with a strong northwest wind, again causing some Great Lakes snow conditions downstream of the Great Lakes. Well, this is Sunday morning. Let's now jump ahead to Thursday morning. And here it is, Thursday morning. Not quite as deep of a trough, but nonetheless quite noticeable trough sitting here in the northeastern part of the country come Thursday morning. That's Thanksgiving Day of next week. All in all, the point I want to make here is it looks like the Thanksgiving week will certainly be a cold week. This could turn out nationwide to be one of the coldest Thanksgiving weeks in many decades. And again, it begins with this Arctic invasion that will move into the Mid-Atlantic region Saturday night, and especially noticeable on the day Sunday. Well, how cold do the NOAA weather forecasters think next week will be? Well, this is the latest 6 to 10 day outlook, basically for Thanksgiving week, the early part of the week to the latter part of the week. Quite impressive. Colder than normal temperatures throughout the eastern two-thirds of the nation expected here by the NOAA weather forecast. Certainly there's every reason to believe this will come true. Again, it looks like we may be headed for nationwide one of the coldest Thanksgiving weeks in quite some time. Well, how about looking ahead? Well, this is a climate forecast system, a CFS model run for the next couple of months, December and January, a longer range forecast model that NOAA uses. For December, it's got very cold conditions up across Canada, kind of headed towards the northeastern part of the country here. So this monthly forecast for the month of December certainly has continuation of the colder pattern with cold air masses dropping out of Canada towards the northeastern part of the country. And the latest run for January has certainly colder air into the northeastern part of the country all the way down into the mid-Atlantic region here. So even the very latest runs of the CFS version 2 model by NOAA for longer range forecast has cold pattern continuing probably in December, and certainly it looks like in January as well. So certainly no change to the colder than normal winter season conditions expected over the next few months, and beginning with an Arctic blast by Sunday of the early part of next week. Well, with lots of cold air around, the next question is, well, what about the chances for snow? A little too early to say yet, but it looks like there will be a significant storm that pulls out of the Gulf of Mexico, this region down here, by the middle part of next week. And it looks like it'll head right towards the mid-Atlantic coastline. Another cold air mass pouring in across the Great Lakes at this time. Certainly a close call in much of the mid-Atlantic region, perhaps using this as a rain-snow line here. Odds, of course, this time of the year favor rain in the big cities, but this is a close call, too early to call, as there is certainly the cold air around, and the higher elevations to the north and west of the big cities could certainly come up with accumulating snow by the middle part of next week, just in time for the Thanksgiving Day holiday. So certainly cold air is around, and there's even a chance there could be some snow associated with these cold air outbreaks about the middle part of next week. Stay tuned to the SIweather.com, and we'll update that all over the next few days. That's it for now. For the SI, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.